Ladies and gents, it's Michael Burhan here again for another vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about E3 and also Konami's pre-E3 show that's been going on the 6th of June. And well, if you've read Forbes and you've been online basically, you know that all our fears have been confirmed in regards to the Xbox One. Yay! Yay! The console itself has, well, we're allowed to have pre-owned games, but you have to get pre-owned games from an established Microsoft provider. So they have to be certified in order to get those for them. Also, the license will have to be transferred from, saying, my console to my friend's console if I want to lend it. You can also have something on the Xbox Live account where you can allow 10 friends to play the same game as you. It to me sounds like a whole load of waffle. It's really complicated, the fact that they're doing something with the Kinect now where it has to be on all the time. You have to have internet connectivity every 24 hours. The games can't be on disc. It's seriously, if I wanted someone to come and perv in my house, I'd get a hobo off the street and just let him sit there and watch me masturbate, because that's what you're doing with the Kinect. Yes, you can turn the camera off, but the fact is it's still there, it's still connected. Anyone who knows how to hack can get into your system and probably can watch you doing anything. It's scary what you can do with technology, and it's scary what Microsoft are actually attempting to do with this. I know what they're doing. They want control, and as I said it before in my previous video, this is where they're trying to get. They want to control every aspect of where the pre-owned market is. So you're going to have a registered retailer for a pre-owned game to come through. You know, they want you to have this Kinect system with the console. If you don't want to buy it, we're going to put it with the console and we're going to make you have it because it has to be connected to the system. All this and more is making fans turn away from the Xbox One. And, you know, I for one myself have turned my back on the system, but I'm still rather curious in regards to what they've got in store for us in E3. Are they going to redeem themselves? Are they going to show us the title of games that are on there to try and tempt us back? I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking when they put this console together. It just seems it's abusing the trust in the brands that anyone who's played the 360 and the Xbox prior to this console. And I don't know about you guys, you know, a lot of people are saying to me, you know what, you got it all wrong, it's fine, I don't have a problem with it, yada 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 yada. But the fact is, if you've been loyal to the Microsoft brand, you must feel cheated. Any person who doesn't feel cheated from this, you've got to get your head examined. You know, because you'd be happy to have this thing in your house, evading your privacy, have games being ripped off the freaking disc that you're paying 60 quid for, which truthfully should be charged as downloadable content, because this is what you're downloading. It's like the same games you get on Xbox Arcade. And what happens when the console gets decommissioned? You're going to have a big paperweight. That's it. You can't play anything unless you're a good hacker. You can't play any of your games on this console, and it's going to be a lot of tweaking just to get this thing to play properly. It's a huge hassle to any fan of Microsoft's, any fan of the Xbox 360, any fan who is actually entertaining the fact of purchasing this console. Now, as I said, I'm going to keep my eyes open and my ears open for E3, because I want to see if Microsoft can pique my interest, because at the moment they've got me turning away to Nintendo and to Sony. And you know what, there's the one thing, a lot of gaming podcasts, a lot of gaming publishers have been laughing at this, but it's a great way to save your brand, is what Sony said. The head of development apparently stated that they're doing this for gamers. It's a console for gamers. They're not leaving the whole plan that they had, where they've established this console as a gaming console and then moved over to something else. They want to make us know that. They want to show us that the company still believes in us, and at the moment that's what Microsoft is lacking. It's a PR nightmare what they've just done, and it could turn gamers away from the brand forever. And you know, but if you guys if you've got like if you feel that my comments that I've said on this vlog are wrong, if you feel that there's a rebuttal to be made, leave a comment at the bottom, because I would love to hear from you. And you know, any person that leaves any comments, I can reply to you in the next vlog. So I'll hopefully have a proper answer for you if you feel that I'm just blithering on and I'm being an idiot about this, or I'm just, you know, over exaggerating on the fact that this console is just going to be a useless piece of shit in the next 10-20 years after they decide to decommission it for the next one. But we'll see. Now let's go on to the Konami E3. Now, the Konami's pre-E3 show, they do this every year. This is the third one, I believe. And it's looking good. You know, we managed to get a few ideas about what Konami's actually doing. They're helping childhood obesity, because they're getting Dance Dance Revolution into schools, which I think is awesome. You know, the fact that they're actually doing this, and they're knowingly getting kids onto these mats and getting them playing at gym time, and it helps as well, and it also builds up the trust of sort of getting these kids as the next generation of gamers eventually, because they love playing these games. You know, I for one like playing Dance Dance Revolution, even though I'm a big fat pig at the moment. I do. So it's great to see them do that. They're also creating jobs as well. The fact that they're going on to iOS development, they're developing more for smartphones, which is awesome. Apparently they've got a couple of games on show at E3 as well, so watch out for that, guys. Another thing that they've got that just boggled, you know, it didn't boggle my mind, but it just left me in awe, left me in shock, where a lot of developers are sacking people. Konami's actually got a program that entrusts independent developers to come in under an independent development plan. You make the game, we'll publish it for you as long as it holds weight, you know, and they'll partner up with you. They've recently done that with a studio to develop a new iOS game, so that's awesome, and good job, Konami. You know, it's great that you're actually investing in the games industry rather than cutting back on it, and it's awesome that you guys are actually doing it and you're having success doing it. Let's talk about the two big things. Now, Kiefer Sutherland is now going to be Snake. He's not Solid Snake. Now, the thing that a lot of people are up in roar about, oh, he's Solid Snake. This is 1989, folks, right? This will probably be around the same. This is sort of an update after Snake Eater, so it would be the original Snake, wouldn't it? Big Boss. So he's not playing Solid Snake, he's going to be playing Big Boss in this game. I might be wrong. If I am, again, leave a comment and tell me I'm wrong and give me evidence, and I'll hold up my hands live on the internet and say that I'm wrong. But yeah, in a new Metal Gear game, it looks awesome. You know, the colours, the textures, the fact that they're emoting, they're using emotions, they're using voice, they're using tone. Hiro Kojima was going on about the fact that he's now focusing on the way the character emotes, the way they express themselves. It brings out a whole new formula in terms of gaming. They're focusing more on story, and they're also putting it on par with comparison with gameplay. So hopefully this will give us a new gaming experience and bring out something what we want to see. And as Kiefer Sutherland being Snake, I haven't got an issue with this. A lot of Die Hard fans have got a problem with this. I haven't. I think it's awesome that he's being attached to the franchise. He's such an excellent character actor. You know, he's one of those guys that he's very bankable at the moment on television, and he's bankable, you know, in gaming as well. He's done a lot of games, even though he's admitted it himself, he's not actually a gamer, but it's great for him to take up this challenge. And I want to see how this goes. So awesome again, Konami. The game I've been waiting for is going to be released as well. Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2. So it took me ages to actually figure that one out. Now this game looks awesome. The fact that you have a whole different gameplay style. It's very open world. There's no loading times, which is going to be awesome. And the fact that you're playing Dracula himself, you know, it brings the whole epilogue and gives it, continues that. It makes you understand what the heck happened. Now, for those of you who completed Lord of Shadows and then went on to the epilogue, you probably didn't understand what was going on. There is some downloadable content on there that actually shows you his path to becoming Dracula, why he went that route, and how he became this being. Now, this time, the second game, it's all about curing him, and it's all set in the modern day. The great thing as well, that the targets that you're fighting against, the bosses, they all have armor, so you have to strip that away before you hit them with the closing shot. So that's, for me, it looks something what I would love to play. It's a shame that I'm not going to E3 this year. I would love to have gone, but I wasn't invited. But yeah. For those of you who love football, who, you know, for not myself included, because I don't like it, but you know, for those of you who do, Pro Evolution Soccer 4 has been released. They've got a new gaming engine. It's supposed to apparently have more real-time ability with the games. It makes you feel like you're actually playing football. It's supposed to be a 6-point system. I've got it on my laptop here. Give me 2 seconds and I'll bring it over. There we go. Right. The 6-point system is mass, which is the concept of making you feel that you're actually playing football. It's a motion animation stability system, PSID, team play, and heart, which is more player motivation and influence for your home and away environment. So basically, if you're home, say like you're playing at home, you're going to feel more inclined to play. It will affect like a positive sort of gameplay, you know, allow you to play a certain way, whereas if you're away, the gameplay will change differently because you're away from home. It's a very weird system that they're trying, but it's apparently it promises to make the game more real, and that's all I want to talk about that, because I'm not a huge football fan, so I can't go into the details about the games, licensing, and if they've actually got the team names this time. But it looks awesome, and it looks like something that they've improved from the original. And that's pretty much it, I believe. Apart from the fact that in the other two games, Castlevania and Metal Gear 5, they were actually saying that these games are going to be more open world now. So I want to know exactly what Konami means about it. Apparently they've got playable demos available at E3, so if you're going to E3, check out the demos, let us know what you think about it, you know, and as always, with Nintendo, if you love Nintendo, remember to go to your local Best Buy on the dates of E3. I know it's the 11th, 12th and the 13th. Make sure that you head to your local Best Buy if you're not going to E3. I know these places are going to be packed with gamers. So it's interesting to find out exactly what Nintendo have, what Sony are going to have, and also I know a lot of us have got this in the back of our heads, if they're actually going to go through with their own version of locking out pre-owned on the systems, which Sony have stated time and time again that isn't going to happen, but we have to find out anyway. And also find out exactly what's going to happen with Microsoft with the new Xbox One system. I, for one, am intrigued about E3. It's certainly piqued my interest through the fact that we've got all these next generation consoles coming through, and we also have a lot of new and exciting game franchises coming through, including one for me, which I really want to see, that have been rumoured. One is the new Mega Man franchise. Apparently it's going to have something to do with Mega Man Legends, so and it may be exclusive to the Xbox One. And also wow, what was it called? Dead Rising, that was it. Dead Rising 3 is rumoured to be there as part of Capcom Vancouver, so we get to see that as well. So make sure if you've got any E3 stories, let me know, leave a comment, place your videos, and I'll make sure I get back to you. So guys, this is me for vlog number 1 of 3, and I will see you next week.